Lesson 344. Today I learned the law of love, that what I give my brother is my gift to me. That is actually a beautiful lesson. Welcome to the Qigong support for Course in Miracles students. My name is Judith and this is the Lucid Mind Center. And the reason why this is called Qigong support is because apart from being a Course in Miracles teacher and student since 2008, I am also a Qigong instructor. And last year I was playing around with the idea that I would really like to record a Qigong class for each one of the Course in Miracles lessons. And would you believe it? We have done 343 lessons already, and I have recorded about the first 150 Course in Miracles classes. They all each have their own Qigong class following the reading. And then later on, as we progressed and the Course in Miracles was more about the meaning and more about experience, I made special Qigong classes, which I think I have got already about 50 of, which can be applied for different lessons. Now we're in the last 20 days of A Course in Miracles. I'm going to guide you to different Qigong classes in the end, but now we are actually going to connect to our central channel. We're going to connect to that holy self within us first, and then read the lesson together. And if you have never heard about Qigong before, or if you heard about it but you've never tried it, I have actually made 2 videos which are explaining how Qigong can help you as a Course in Miracles student. And you can find the links below. So now you can just, if you're sitting at a table like me, you can come just at the edge of your seat and you can put your hands onto the table. You can turn them upside down, or if you're sitting on a sofa or on a chair, you can just put your hands on the laps. But since you don't see my hands down below, so I'm just going to put them up here. But you just want to open them up as in a kind of a reception. And the idea what we want to do today, the idea we are thinking about today, is that today I learned the law of love, that what I give my brother is my gift to me. So here we are in a giving position. We are in a giving and receiving position. So in Croatia, we always say that the right hand is a giving hand and the left hand is a receiving hand. And they always say when the right hand is itching, then you need to pay money, and when the left hand is itching, then you need to receive money. Now in the different Qigong school, there is a discussion and debate which hand is yang, masculine, male, dominant, the one which is giving, and which one is the feminine, the one which is receiving. So telling you the story which I just grew up with from Croatia. My parents are Croatian and I've grown up in Austria and now I live in Spain. So for me, the right hand is yang and the left hand is yin. According to Qigong, right in the middle here, when you close your hands like this, and there where the middle finger hand ends, and this spot, this is called the Lao Gong point. And that Lao Gong point, which is a heart point, is connected to your pericardium, to the sac which is around the heart. And this is a very important point for receiving and sending energy. So when you are actually doing Reiki or you're doing other kind of energy healing, the energy is coming out from this particular spot, and it's also coming through into this particular spot. And so what we want to do is we want to make this spot really warm. So you can just start rubbing your hands really fast until it gets really, really, really hot. And then you just open them up and experience this. And then you can also just massage those hands. Massage the hands. And you can also clap them and then make them really hot again. Inhale, exhale, and now put them over your eyes and just inhale the warmth you have created and just put them into your eyes. The eyes are the ones which are perceiving the world, and they are related to the liver. And the liver and the spleen together, they are related to forgiveness in the Chinese medicine. And so we want to connect to the eyes, to the liver, to the spleen, and activate the forgiveness within us. And we want to see the miracle. So we want to activate the light within our eyes, because the miracles are seen in light. And miracles are corrections. So we inhale the love from within our hands, exhale and open up our hands and just look at the world and think, oh wow, what a beautiful world. You're seeing the miracles which are not going past perception. I'm inviting you to actually read what is a miracle together with me, as the course also is reminding us in the instructions of part 2 that we're supposed to read the special thought every single day. And we are in the special thought, what is a miracle? And I want you to put your hands into prayer position. And according to the Chinese medicine, that middle dantian, which is associated with the heart, the treasure, there's like 3 treasures in the 3 dantians, in the 3 energy fields, each one has got a treasure and a special force, inner force. And the inner force is unconditional love in the middle dantian. And the external force, so the internal force is called treasure, which is unconditional love, and it's also called Qi. So the Qi lives in the heart and it's rooted in the lower dantian. And the Shen is the one who lives in the mind. The Shen is the mind and spirit. In Chinese, it's got the same word. And the Shen lives in the mind, but is rooted in the heart and the liver. So if you haven't got access to your virtues, the Shen, the spirit, cannot root into the body. And they believe that we have to look after our body, we have to look after our thoughts, so that Shen, which I believe is the true self, this Christ consciousness, needs to root in the body. So it's not helpful to dismiss the body. It's rather we should look after that body so we can create a nice vehicle for that Shen to root in, so we can perceive miracles and we can perform miracles. So put your hands together here and now inhale, and we're just going to do something which is called prayer wings. Inhale, open up the arms to the sides and connect to your heart center. You're also connected to the Lao Gong points, which are connected to the humanity. Exhale, and now inhale, bring the highest human potential into your heart and sink it down to the lower dantian. You're basically rooting it in the lower dantian. You're rooting it in the lower belly. This is where your wisdom is. Very good. And then put your hands together like this. Inhale up. Bring it up, the wisdom. Exhale. And now pointing out towards the humanity. Very good. And then now again, bring the highest human potential into the heart. Unconditional love, inhale. And now exhale it down, rooted in the lower dantian. Very good. And now again, put the hands together like this. Inhale, bring the wisdom up to the upper dantian. Inhale, and this time pointing the hands upwards. Exhale, connect to the heavenly source, and now collect the highest human potential from the heavenly source. Inhale, and exhale. Put your hands here. Inhale, and root it down in the lower dantian. You have got your feet shoulder width apart, and now imagine that you are rooting all the way into the center, towards the center of the earth. You just want to remember that this body belongs to earth and the mind belongs to the universe. The mind belongs to spirit, and the earth is within spirit, and our mind is within spirit, and our body is within the mind. With this idea in our mind, let's read our lesson. Lesson 344. Today I learn the law of love. That what I give my brother is my gift to me. This is your law, my father, not my own. I did not understand what giving means and thought to save what I desired for myself alone. I did not understand what giving means and thought to save what I desired for myself alone. And as I looked upon the treasure that I thought I had, the treasure that I thought I had, we were talking about the treasure in the middle dantian, I found an empty place where nothing ever was or is or will be. What treasure is that? It could be treasure like prestige. It could be treasure like a big house, which then turns out into an empty shell. It could be some degrees. It could be all those treasures which you thought were important, and in the end of the day, they actually do not fulfill you. They are talking about the treasures of the ego. I found an empty place where nothing ever was, or is, or will be. Who can share a dream? And what can an illusion offer me? Yet he whom I forgive will give me gifts beyond the worth of anything on earth. Let my forgiven brothers fill my store with heaven's treasures, which alone are real. Thus is the law of love fulfilled, and thus your Son arises and returns to you. And that Son is the Son within you, the Son within me, the Son within everybody, that Christ consciousness within us. The additional explanation says, how near we are to one another as we go to God. How near is He to us? How close the ending of the dream of sin and the redemption of the Son of God. Now put your hands again to your heart, and now let's collect the real treasure, the highest human potential, and also let's use that method, that tool, which is making it possible for us to see the miracles in others, in ourselves, and in the world. Inhale, and now expand with your hands outward as we did in the beginning. Connect to the force, the human force. Connect to your brothers, because they are an external force which you can use to connect to your true self, to connect to your inner treasure, which is unconditional love. So connect to the human force, connect to the potential of forgiveness, and now inhale that highest human potential, bring it to the heart. Bring in the willingness to forgive. Fill your heart with that. Exhale. And then expand it to the lower belly. Expand it in your belly and sink it down to the earth. Very good. And then bring the confidence of the earth all the way above you. The confidence and trust, the sympathy, and the creative power. You bring it up above, connect to the heavenly source, and say, today I learn the law of love, that what I give my brothers is my gift to me. Inhale, and sink your hands and exhale, and bring that awareness into the center of your being, into that center of your awareness. That which I call the central channel. Put your hands onto your lap and then say one more time with me, today I learned the law of love, that what I give my brother is my gift to me. And then do it again. Bring your hands up to the height of your shoulders. Feel that Lao Gong point we activated in the beginning. And then ask the Father above and around and beneath and within you, what is a miracle? Inhale Bring the hands to your heart. Exhale, smile, and expand this awareness again to the lower belly, anchoring it into your lower belly, in the lower dantian, where your wisdom is housed and your inner peace. And this time again, lift up your hands all above, pointing your hands at heaven. And this movement, this is actually called embracing the heaven. So you're kind of standing like this. And you say, today I learn the law of love, that what I give my brother is my gift to me. Inhale. And bring this awareness into your body, into your awareness of self. Exhaling into your emotional state. Smile, and then bring the energy up to the heart and put your hands into prayer position and say, thank you, my Father, for reminding me that today I learn the law of love, that what I give my brother is my gift to me. Amen. Thank you so much for participating today with me. If you would like to do more Qigong classes, here is a standing class, here is a seated class, here is what is a miracle, and here is a list of other Qigong classes if you would like to do another one. Love, light, and Jesus.